All right, hey everyone. Today I'm gonna try to buff out or polish out rather, some scratches that I have on my windshield. I've got two kind of kits from Amazon. This windscreen polishing kit, and then this is actually leftover from another time, but some serum oxide. I think I'm gonna start with the serum oxide because this polishing kit has some instructions to it that basically say any kind of scratches that are caused by scrapers, like ice scrapers, are too deep. Although it also says that, which is what I have, but it also says that as long as you can't feel them with your fingernail, it should work. But nonetheless, I'm going to start with the serum oxide, and just so you guys can see what I'm trying to get at here, you can see some of these scratches, and they're just all over the place. One day I used a kind of a cheap ice scraper, and I didn't know I was scratching the windshield, but I put a ton of scratches in it. So there's that, and then this is also a very old windshield. It's got a lot of water spots and little specks and stuff, so this is supposed to take that out. So we should have a pretty good result. We got a good windshield to do it with. So here's one more look at the scratches and all the little imperfections. This is with the glass clean too, by the way. I just Windexed it, and a little cleaner on this side. Obviously the driver's side is where all the ice scraping happened. All right, so the first thing you need to do is mix the serum oxide with a little bit of warm water. And you want to do, I think, about a little bit more serum oxide than you do water, because you want it to be a paste. You don't want it to be too runny, but then if it's too dry, it won't apply smoothly. I might even put too much water in here already, but yeah, a little bit too much. So I'll add a little bit more of this serum oxide. Get that ready to go, and then I've got my drill bit and pad that came in my kit. And the other thing that I've read is highly advisable is to do a really good job taping everything up on your car, because the serum oxide is pretty tough to get out of some of these cracks. And like the Land Cruiser has these like plastic ribs that would just be a pain in the ass to get clean with something like this. So taped all around, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get started and just do a little bit of time. I think you have to be pretty patient with this. It's not a fast process, and you also have to be careful not to get things too hot, because you don't want the windshield to crack. So not too much pressure, not too hot, and you can even kind of spritz or spray with water periodically to make sure that things aren't getting too hot or dry. So give it a shot. All right, so I've been going for about an hour on this driver's side, and I just had to stop because like my hands are exhausted. So I'll come back and do a little more later, I think. But I went ahead and cleaned a spot in the middle just to see how things were going. And there's good news and bad news, I guess. The bad news is, bad news first. Bad news is that the serum oxide kind of like, I don't know, you can't really see it, but it filled in these little, all these little holes in my windshield, I guess from like little rocks hitting and stuff. Like, here's a good example. It filled it in with the with powder, and I couldn't, even with my hand at least, couldn't get it out. So I guess there's some speckles like that in the windshield now, which isn't, I'm not super happy about, but maybe they'll come out over time. If you guys know anything about that or know how to do that, know how to get it out of those cracks, please leave a comment, let me know. But the scratches are almost entirely gone. There's a few, I don't know if you can really see. Yeah, there's one. You can kind of see there. It's just so faint, but I mean, I can see out of the windshield way better than I could before. So, huge win there. I think what I'm gonna do is just clean the windshield off and then take more of a targeted approach the second time around. And just, you know, hit that scratch there and see if I can find any others to focus on. But I guess if you're willing to trade, you know, some speckles on the windshield, which you can't see as, they're not as noticeable from the inside as they are the outside, but if you're willing to trade that off, this could be a good way to remove some light scratches. So yeah. All right, so I wrapped up with another 20 minutes focusing on some select spots. I just kind of marked them with tape on the inside of the windshield and cleaned up here. I do still have those spots that have that serum oxide in it, but I think taking a pressure washer to that should clean it out pretty well. And the scratches that were on the inside, they're completely gone. I mean, you can just barely see, like, I can't get on camera even. Yeah, I mean, really happy with the overall finish, because this is way clearer than before. I'll show you a quick before and after. So yeah, really happy with the results, and thanks for watching.